It's still early in the morning, but we're cooking stir-fry noodles, or bihon, for a party. This is Romulo's kitchen and garden, but this time at another kitchen. Hello, warm welcome. It's really warm in here. Welcome to Vienna. I'm on a mission, cooking for a birthday party. Trust me, I've done this several times. I've even catered for 80 people before. And this is our original Pinoy taste, Pancit Bihon. I'm cooking for a thankful people today, and I have prepared or pre-prepared the ingredients. Look, pork belly, which I pre-rendered. The fat is not enough, so I added oil. While this further renders, I'll show you the rest of the ingredients, or I'll tell you a story. Celery, we need this. Onions, carrots, and I'm cooking in an apartment, so we want to avoid as much as possible strong smell. So we have here a pre-cooked garlic. See, I told you. Let's open that later. Okay, look. They're now about to turn brown. They're now golden brown at this stage. Which this means we can add the onions. Tip, be generous with onions. There are even dishes that require, instead of water, just all onions. But I'll stick to the tradition here. Some fell, which I'm not adding back. I hope you won't mind my grooming.
I just woke up.
No comb hair. By the way, this is a gardening channel after all. This is Romulo's Kitchen and Garden, and these are from my garden. They traveled, I think, how many hours, Alex? To Vienna?
Okay.
Yeah. They left the garden around 6 in the morning, and they arrived here in Vienna 11:40 in the evening. So these beans have story, and Romulo here also always have the story. This is not just a cooking tutorial. This is a gardening and cooking content. We don't just show you how to do it. We give you entertainment as well. That's why if you appreciate this combination of content, learning and entertainment, this is the channel for you. I would subscribe if I were you. My other dish is overflowing. This will become our dinakdakan. We're pre-boiling this. This is difficult. Okay. This is real cooking, we're not just shooting, you understand? Back to our pancit. I'll add the garlic now, pre-cut garlic. We can add more later. And the carrots. It looks like we're short of oil. I'll add more. In Pinoy cooking and pancit, it always pays to be generous with oil. Pancit is more delicious when oily, and when we squeeze lemon on it, that completes the experience. If you hear the background, my housemates here are talking, they're decorating. Cameron, perhaps you can show them. there's a story. Something that I introduced earlier is enhancing the flavor. The best way to enhance the flavor. Don't add the flavor enhancer into the mixture, but add it at an earlier stage during the stir fry. Because the flavor, this is chicken flavor by the way, is diffuse. Did I say diffuse? That's not the word. The flavor is dissolved in the oil. Infused, that's the word. Get the flavor infused in the oil. And that's what we just did. Add it in the stir fry. Yeah. At this stage, I can add the ingredients or the vegetables. Notice, vegetable first. I'll add first the beans, which already got mixed with the cabbage. This will not be a disaster. It will not be noticed if the the cabbage will overcook. Just a few of them. And the celery. We'll be using Bihon and some immerses in water to pre-soften it. Or even hot water to accelerate the process. What I do is just wet it. Here. That should do the trick. Back to our stir fry. And I'm going to add soy sauce. Not to flavor completely, just to add color. If you are curious with the proportion, they are in the proportion of the ingredients. They are in the description box. Some use the more Chinese, traditional Chinese. They add oyster sauce. I don't like it. And we don't have it in my barrio. So, small patis will work. Or fish sauce. Or to do Italian speaking, culatura lechuga. Or patis. This is even dark enough, I think. I'll add water now. Just to soften the vegetables. I think this is my first time to cook bihon or noodle for YouTube. Although I've been doing this before. The last time that I cooked this was for the open house or the multicultural dinner of our garden. And it's when I cooked this for 80 people, or even I think 120. Just to soften the meat. We call it sancocha. Sancocha. I don't know if that word is being used also by the Tagalog. Ginagamit niyo ba yung lacy? Sancocha?
Sancocha.
And by the way, in Dominican Republic, sancocho is the word used for their nilaga. I'm chewing the beans and it appears it's about to be cooked, which signals the adding of the what's his name? I was about to say cabbage. It will look like one, but it's cabbage.
Yeah.
We're a bit late, but this is the time to add the It's the first time I see this kind of noodles. They are not packed like this traditionally. They will disintegrate when heated. I told you, after 2 minutes, they begin to disintegrate. And it begins to look like bihon. Bihon, by the way, in some transliterations, is called mihoen. In Indonesia, it's called mihoen. Generous with
Ang galing na rin nga para hindi magdikit yung chip sa pan. Ay, yun nga lang hindi natin nakuha yung...
This skirt. This skirt.
Tingnan lang natin.
And we can turn it off.
Mas madaling pa dito ko natin kuhanin muna sa tsura niya sa to. Yung... Actually yung pwede na natin i-edit dito patong dito. Yan, no?
I'm very happy with the result, really.
Sige, isang
And I'm sure
diretsyo.
our birthday boy will be happy as well.
Cheers.
Teka, bombahan muna kaya natin itong isa, Dex. Para makita natin kung gano'n talaga.
Perfect. I'm happy. Good old recipe. The kind of pancit that I know in my barrio. Traditional, simple, doable, repeatable.